Good evening. My name is Jake Robertson. My part of the symposium is discussing what causes global warming. Well, what is global warming? Global warming is the trapping of greenhouse gases in a blanket like structure around the Earth in the atmosphere, trapping the heat on the inside. Well, this is called the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect isn't necessarily bad. We actually need it. Otherwise, with no heat, we would be a block of ice like Pluto. And no one wants that. Our problem is that we have too much of these greenhouse gases being trapped in the atmosphere. There are many greenhouse gases, but there's specific ones that are harming us because we're producing them. And I'm going to talk about a couple of those right now. The first one is CO2, carbon dioxide. It's created a lot of times in deforestation when there's not enough trees to help circulate that back into oxygen. But the biggest perpetrators is us. We breathe in oxygen, we breathe out carbon dioxide. There's not a good way to put a limit on how many times someone breathes in a minute. So there's not a whole lot we can do about that, except try to fight deforestation. But another big dealer of carbon dioxide is burning of fossil fuels, coal, most importantly. And there's legislation enacts for that and has been for some time. Another greenhouse gas that we're running too much of is methane. And methane is the one we all learned about in high school. That always made us laugh because methane comes from cows. I was always taught it comes from cows. Cows burp and all their manure and stuff, and that's makes you smile as a little kid. But too much methane is being produced, and it's also something I learned. It also is produced in rice cultivation. When they cultivate the fields of rice, methane is kicked up and sent into the atmosphere. So between the rice cultivation and the manure production, that's creating too much methane to go into our atmosphere. The last one we actually have a hand on. We actually have some things going in the right direction. Chlorofluorocarbons. Synthetic, put in a lot of aerosol cans, used in a wide variety of products. There is international agreements now that there's actually a limit on how much we can produce. So that obviously limits the amount that goes into the atmosphere. And my light just went out. That's weird. The glories of life. Okay, oh, there we are. So those are too much of those gases, mainly CO2, carbon dioxide, and methane, are heating our Earth more than what we'd like. I will now turn the symposium over to the next person. I appreciate your time. Thank you.